There is a podcast no one asked for. A podcast you never knew you didn't want. 3 beers in. This is the podcast.
I anticipate a deeply religious experience.
Greetings, listener. Today on the podcast, we're doing another Craft Beer Club episode.
Yes.
Today on the podcast, we got Joel.
I'm here.
Cutter.
Yo.
Ross.
Hey.
And me, Clint. We're going to start off our Craft Beer Club with our
Desert Pilsner from Sierra Blanca. It's a brewery in New Mexico. Right outside the ABQ. And Joel has popped his. So.
Moriarty. Yeah. He ain't been the same since Kirky.
I'm going to go on a limb and say this is going to be the least interesting beer out of the group.
This is the Pilsner. Oh.
We just pour half of it in our glass.
Yeah, I guess Cutter wanted a whole one for himself.
Oh, I forgot. My bad.
You're a real piece of shit, Cutter.
First impressions, this is super clear.
Yeah.
Maybe clearer than a Kolsch, really. This is like...
Nah, it's not clear.
I
gotta
maybe.
it down here a little bit.
You guys, I have to admit,
There's a little haze, maybe.
when I was in New York, I often opted for Pilsner.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good.
You know what
give us
you're getting.
You got a clear comparison.
All right, guys. First impressions, let's go.
Nice on the nose, really.
It's not overly fragrant on the nose.
No, I'm not getting anything on the nose.
It's
Very light, yeah.
kind of sweet for a Pilsner. Not bad. Not funnel cake level sweetness.
No, definitely not.
Ooh, I like it. It's very crisp.
Yeah, it's not.
clean.
It's got a clean finish, really.
I had some really bad Pilsners in New York. Like, they were trying too hard. It was too golden.
It's got that mild hop. Like it's not bitter so much, but it's just
No, so it's like a German Pilsner, right?
Yeah.
This is more
not
Czech
it doesn't have the
style.
spicy
yeah,
notes.
exactly.
Oh, it's not Czech?
It's real
No,
nice.
this definitely could. If this is Czech, they really messed up the style.
Does it taste a little dry?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
This is German.
Good.
Yeah.
It's definitely German. Yeah, but that's really good.
Yeah, I do like it.
We all like Pilsners. We've come to.
Oh yeah. How can you like beer and dislike Pilsners?
This is
I guess it's possible.
Yeah, this is on the sweeter end. The malts they used must have been sweeter in character.
It doesn't say German style pills or it's just a desert pills.
Well,
To the internet.
Yes.
There's
to
a
the
snake
internet.
in my ass.
In your where? Anyway. So Sierra Blanca German Pilsner. It doesn't say it there. Oh, it says Desert Pilsner.
It
Okay.
says Desert Pilsner on here.
So Desert Pilsner, yeah, it's out in New Mexico. It won the silver medal from tastings.com, which is, it says Beverage Tasting Institute, parentheses for some reason, like, okay. We're going to
TBI.
mistake it for some other thing.
Right.
So it's 5.4% ABV and 37 IBU. I don't get that at all.
I mean, that's,
who was it that
that's
told
not
us?
really high.
Who was it that told us the IBU number is very like
Wasn't
Everybody.
that Independence?
maybe like IBUs?
I think we've talked about it a lot. Ryan from Brian.
Depending on who you're asking here at this table.
from Whitestone, he used to really focus on it, and now it's like, you know,
I think
like
it was
everybody,
Ryan,
it's like you can balance out bitterness.
I would almost rather they just dropped that scale because you can easily manipulate it.
Yeah. So the Sierra Blanca Desert Pilsner is a true German style Pilsner with German yeast, German noble hops, and 100% German Durst malt. That might be what it is.
Fred Durst.
Yeah.
German Fred.
German Durst.
Fred Durst malt.
So the sharp hop bite is up front, and it is tended to keep the palate clean, giving the beer high drinkability.
Sharp hop.
Yeah, I don't get it at all.
I do get it, but
Okay.
I wouldn't say sharp. It's definitely mild, but you can definitely get the bit. I get the bitter on the finish, not up front. Though.
Yeah.
I feel like Independence is a lot stronger.
I do get the bitter on the front.
So it is the perfect
got it.
session beer that pairs especially well with spicy foods. It
I can see it.
offers a nice spicy citrus aroma, a good balance of malt and hop character, and a clean, refreshing finish.
This would go well with like
steak.
Mexican
Well,
food.
I mean, yes, I wouldn't really pair it with a steak. I would go more bigger, but it would go well with a steak.
Carne
But,
asada.
Yeah, burrito.
spicy. I was thinking burrito or like enchiladas or something.
Spicy?
Like that.
No,
Yeah,
thanks.
spicy.
No.
Maybe the next one will actually go with
This
that.
guy, maybe a little ginger.
It's got that white boy palate.
not too much ginger. I have a sensitive palate.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of the hops, but yeah.
What other pilsners have we had on here? Like, I know we tried.
Native Texan, we've done that.
I much preferred that. That's a really
Scrimshaw. We haven't done
We
it.
haven't
Wait,
done
what
that.
kind of hops does this have?
German Noble
hops.
and then
Probably Hallertau.
See, I think this would be a great beer if like you were trying to like show somebody what that hop
Craft
tastes
beer,
like. That
yeah.
should be like this is
Yeah.
you can. It's very defined.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of people just go back to, what they usually drink after. But, you get some people that are like, yeah, I want to try more. So, which I was talking to somebody about the Budweiser Jim Beam
Why?
because they
they
saw it
did
in they saw it in the store and it's like, God, no.
They got me for the red ale, and I was
Yeah.
like,
And I don't know what I don't. Cutter is.
Oh, that was the last
suggested
time.
it,
I like red ales until I tried it. I was like,
And you like
this
Budweiser.
is-
no.
I love Budweiser. No,
I throw up
Isn't-
Budweiser. I can't drink it. Ow.
But
It's okay. It's,
Miller is the one that's a Pilsner.
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
they're all basically Pilsner. Corona, Miller,
of course.
Corona's a pilsner.
Corona, yes, yeah,
Well, like
Heineken.
Budweiser's an American lager, like,
Right.
yeah.
but so like Miller is the one that you would like. I don't know. I've always hated Miller Lite, but I love Pilsners. It's just baffling.
It
to
might
me.
be the light part, really.
It's the flavor profile of Miller Lite.
Mm-hmm.
There's just some random off-putting flavors in there, and
Yeah.
I feel like you have to
Don't
drink
like
that beer at the right temperature, or it's going to taste horrible. Like if it's been warm at all, like sitting out like
Oh, God.
outside at all, you do not want to drink that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some beers I'll power through warm, especially the darker they get, like
Oh, yeah.
porters and stouts. I actually
Yeah.
prefer them a little warm.
Well, then they really open up their flavors, apparently.
Right.
But still.
But most of your
I really
lighter
want-
stuff,
I really don't want to
like the
warm.
colder the better.
you mean like Blue Owl Professor Black?
Ooh,
Power through
I'd
that
do it.
warm?
I'd do it. I would
They
dip my
have.
funnel cake in it.
Ooh, that might taste good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
right.
So Blue Owl is releasing a special glass for Professor Black. It's got the artwork on it. and
I'm
everything.
surprised. I'm surprised they haven't released glasses for all of their beers.
It was just the Argyle check. Was there anything else on it?
No, that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just reminded of a beer I tried in Houston.
Oh, a Bud Light.
No,
Spindle Tap.
it was
Schlitz?
it was a white grapefruit.
Ugh, you lost me.
Yeah,
White grapefruit
Of course, it's white.
gauche.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
Gauche, goes, some, whatever.
Well, I mean,
Goza.
yeah.
Goes.
The gozer.
I had a couple of those in New York.
I don't know. The salt really distracts me. It's like
Well, that was the thing. It was
like
like
Martin House has Salty Lady. It's like, I don't really.
Well,
had that
that's
before.
typically this. I mean, most of your goes are
yeah, it's
there's
got-
salt. There's
Yeah,
salt
it's got salt
added,
in it.
yeah.
Yes.
Salt and fruit typically. but-
well, white grapefruit and salt,
Yeah.
basically, and that's what it tasted
Oh,
like.
so it's white grapefruit.
white grapefruit ghost.
I thought you were saying white, grapefruit. Like,
No.
I don't know what.
Usually, when I think of white grapefruit, I was like, it's clearly not an IPA because he would have never touched that.
Oh no, yeah, that's where you get most of your grapefruit flavored beers. IPAs.
Yeah.
I don't remember who the brewery was though.
Was it from Houston? That doesn't sound like a St. Arnold beer.
It wasn't. It was not St. Arnold. I know that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one that immediately comes to mind. There's starting to be a pretty big brewery scene down there in Houston.
Yeah, they got Spindle Tap, which they're now here, and Eighth Wonder. They distribute here
Yep.
now too.
Yeah,
And there's
Ooh,
also
it may have been Eighth. No, that was someone else. That was. I mean, Eighth Wonder was on the list
on
of
the
beers.
list.
They have a
I remember
grapefruit
you
thing,
sending
though,
the
I
list.
think.
I can't remember, but there's also like Brash and Platypus, and of course St. Arnold.
I need to
is
try
the big one.
platypus.
I've heard
It is my
I've
favorite
heard it's really
animal.
good. Yeah, yes.
And then when you get into Houston, you also have all the surrounding areas like Conroe and
Well, yeah, then you
like-
get Southern Star.
Right.
Yeah. They make some good stuff out in Conroe, yeah.
Well, it looks like Real Ale has one.
What? A grapefruit.
And Untitled Art.
It was Untitled Art.
That's probably what it was. Yeah, because it's what's coming up mostly.
Untitled Art.
Because it looks like the Real Ale one is just plain grapefruit.
Anyway,
back to the beer.
all right.
Yeah.
Next beer?
Now, hold on, Don.
Oh, it's a 1. Yeah. I mean, it's very
Pilsner,
malty.
malty,
Yeah.
slightly
It's delicious.
bitter, not too over bitter, German style, delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's no native Texan, but,
Agreed. Is native Texan a Czech style or is it a German style?
No, it's German. Yeah.
German style.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
think
like
they
it
do-
if it was Czech style.
No, yeah. They do most
This-
stuff German style there.
Or Live Oak. Have you ever had Live Oak's pills? Did we do Live Oak's pills? We did the gold when we were out there.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
did the
did
gold.
gold.
Yeah, I think one of us probably had the pills after.
Just curiously. Man,
I know I've had it before, but I can't remember. I don't know.
yeah, it's unmemorable. I mean, we'll say.
Pilsners.
Yeah.
Like what's really like?
Is that not the
gonna
Big Bark?
shine through?
What's their Big Bark?
That's
Vienna lager.
That's their Vienna style lager.
Oh man,
Yeah, I thought that was Pilsner.
It's good stuff.
yeah, it is. Still one of my favorites.
Well, I give this a World War One.
All right, Battlefield.
All right.
Yeah, one's around for this one. All right.
Yep. What's our next
now
one?
probably one of the more interesting
That's
beers that we
the.
have.
Did you already say that's the Desert Pilsner by Sierra Blanca?
Yeah.
No, we didn't even
right.
talk about that.
I can. So,
All right.
but I can talk about Sierra Blanca while we're getting
All right.
you
Okay.
the
What's
next beer.
What's our next beer?
So our next beer is the Sierra Blanca chili beer, the green chili cerveza.
Oh, by the same people, but different.
Yeah, Sierra Blanca.
Are all these gonna be by the same company?
No,
Okay,
2 of them are.
but they're all
Remember-
probably from the Southwest, right?
no,
You've done one of
No,
these
just-
before, haven't you?
Rolling
You get
blackout.
2 beers from. Two different
he's done
breweries?
He's done more
Each?
than one. I think he's done 3.
Oh, you mean the beer club in general?
Yeah.
yeah. I think you've done 3.
I did one.
You like that?
That was a good
You
little
like that one?
noise. I like that noise. Do it again, sir. Do it again. Do mine.
I'll try.
Do me next. Do me next. I just drank a bottle of beer. A bottle of beer.
3 for 3. I like it.
I like it. Can we get?
Don't
Can we get?
pour the whole bottle this time, Cutter.
Don't you tell me what to do, Clint. You're not my dad.
No, he's never.
How come you don't want me, man?
Couldn't get through that one.
I think Clint needs more
Yeah, at this point.
of that chili beer.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, I'm very. Oh man, you can smell it on the nose. I'm already. I like chili
Ooh.
beers. I do.
Oh God,
roasted
this is
chili
awful.
almost, right? Roasted chili, right?
Yeah, it's yeah.
It smells like roasted jalapenos. What it smells like. It smells
I
delicious.
agree. It does smell terrible, like roasted jalapenos.
This is gonna be
Oh
interesting.
man, it's like salsa verde.
Yeah.
Salsa verde
Yeah.
Doritos, man.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Verde chilies,
Cheers.
right?
We're gonna do this. All right, guys. Okay,
That's interesting.
right off the
Yeah.
bat,
I've never had a chili beer, so
it's definitely. Have you had the Fuego from
no,
Twisted X?
I've never had a chili
It
beer.
is not like that.
It's like Twisted X actually has spice.
Yes,
What I love about this is that it has the flavor.
Yeah,
not a lot of.
It's got no spice.
I get a little bit on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it lets you know that it's there, but
Oh, yeah.
like the Fuego, literally, it's like
It's
burning.
all-
it's like
yeah.
burning your mouth, and you're
Yeah,
like,
who would want? Why? Chance would want that.
it's interesting. I like
That's
it. I
that's
like
what
it.
Chance is
I like
into,
it.
but-
Isn't that interesting? You nailed it. Like you try it and it has that like stimulation of like it's gonna be hot,
It's
and
really
then there's no
it's
burn.
Not, yeah, it's not hot at all.
It
You
tastes
just
like
taste
it
it.
just
yeah.
tastes like a roasted pepper. Like it's like
Yeah.
you know, it's like
Yeah.
if you were to put it on the grill or something, like just give
it's
it a little
all
bit of there.
flavor and no heat.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit, but it's a
Let me
whole lot
say
of
this:
flavor.
like, if it had any heat, I would probably pick it up, and I'm not picking much up at all. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good thing for this beer.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this beer actually won a gold medal in the spice beer category at the New Mexico State Fair.
Interesting.
Without
And-
any spice.
Oh, in the New Mexico State Fair. Oh man, I didn't know that was a category.
Okay.
at this-
So also best spice beer at the Best of Craft Beer Awards. I'm not sure where that is held. Maybe New Mexico.
We need to start writing these down and then just go after these guys.
it's
Like,
it's
we're
held
gonna-
at Sierra.
At the brewery.
As I'm drinking more, I'm getting more of the spiciness.
Yeah.
Coriander?
Building up. Yeah, that coriander.
like
is
in the
really
in
coming
the in the back. The
through. Yeah,
back palate.
back of the tongue. Yeah.
My mouth has started to dry up a lot though. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's not like refreshing. It's a little bit, but it's like the more you drink of it, like the more it's like.
I would have this like.
I don't think I could drink 3 of them actually. Yeah.
I could do this as a breakfast beer if I'm doing like Migos or something like that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that would be
like an
that would
egg
be
omelet.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
or even
Yeah.
like something that's not spicy, but yeah, but like
would you like this beer in a michelada?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
with your brunching with your
Michelada.
with your
Instead of a
food.
Bloody Mary, you have a michelada with this in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd always go with a beer.
It's got
over
the,
a Bloody Mary,
it's got that
really.
roasted pepper opposed
Yeah.
to like the fresh pepper.
Yeah,
which,
I think you keep
Welcome
saying
to the
that.
party. Welcome to
It's
the
like-
party.
No, that's why I think it would work really well in that because
Yeah.
like if it had like the fresh pepper, it would be like a little overwhelming. But
pairing with like any food, really. I mean, okay, maybe not any food, but like it
Chinese.
just pair
Some fun.
Chinese and peanut butter. No.
You like cocaine and waffles.
But like, yeah, anything.
I want
don't know,
eggs so much right
Anything
now.
American, any like
Eggs?
Mexican
Yeah.
food,
I would almost
like bold flavors with this.
I would almost try to cook this with legs, like just to see how it would go.
Yeah, or like we've this I've talked about it before. Kevin with Whitestone was saying, I think it was not the Woe Mango, but the Twisted X, the Fuego. There you go. With like beer can chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although this is a bottle, so
Yeah.
but you could like marinate it. You put it in a marinade or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's all the flavor with minimal heat. It's like, oh man.
That's a good.
This is really good.
I am really pleasantly surprised by
yeah,
this beer.
I was not looking forward to this one actually.
The heat is
same.
building up on me, so I'm,
Okay,
You are such a bitch.
yeah, I really am.
you're turning as red as Cutter now.
That's right.
I think the dryness is starting to,
Yeah.
But all of that, like cook it with chicken, have it with eggs,
Mm-hmm.
like
This-
breakfast.
This would be a really good marinade.
a lot of
I'm-
Mexican
I'm with
food
you.
is awesome.
Kit Kats.
Skittles.
Oh man. Oh, Mexican Skittles.
Skittles.
Tahini and some Skittles. Mix it up.
Get one of those chili lollipops.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is 4.6% ABV. So yeah, not bad. 12 IBUs. Which it's not really bitter. It really lets the pepper shine through.
I know we've
It
talked
doesn't
about
compete.
sessionable ales.
Yeah.
Like what would you consider sessionable? Do you consider it about
4% is what I mean.
4?
I can do a session of 5 really myself.
3.
Anything like when we're brewing
O'Doul's is sessionable for you, Clint. And even that's questionable.
when we're brewing anything under 5, it's like it just kind of feels like a waste. It's like I want to do at least 5%.
Well, no, when you're brewing it.
No,
it's like-
I
But
understand.
as far as like drinking,
But
inside, what
drinking myself like
sessionable?
5%. I consider 4% like super sessionable. Like Shiner's, their Sequench copy, their lime.
Oh yeah, that goes
Yeah, is it? The salt and lime.
sea salt and lime. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like 4%. I think I had like 5 of them in one day,
I was really impressed.
one afternoon.
Question.
What's up?
What's the...
You don't have to say
AB
question. You can just
No, because
yeah.
they'll talk over me if I...
Questlove.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk over you.
Wait. Time out.
Everybody's doing it
Anyway,
right
what
now.
I was saying was,
No.
Oh, you made a. Oh, I guess I brought it up. Okay.
So,
anyway.
hey, what is the ABV for Corona Light?
Oh.
That's sessionable for me.
Ooh.
That's got to
we
be
should,
like
we should take a guess,
4
right?
or under.
I was going to say 45, but maybe I'm wrong.
4.2 maybe. That's like
it's-
solid,
it's
a solid
definitely low.
3%.
It's
is what I
low
would
for sure.
guess.
Yeah.
I would probably say under 4 or 5, but above 4, like somewhere in that range.
yeah.
Low
Yeah. I
fours.
mean 4.2 is like your standard like
Wait, you said ABV?
beer.
ABV.
Oh,
But,
ABV.
no, it's
okay.
what I was going to say is
Right.
like I was really impressed with our Oktoberfest episode because I think the lowest one was like 6.7.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it actually turned out like you, me, and Tony, we
made it through.
We made it through 5 beers.
yeah.
Do we want a final guess on this Corona Light
I had,
ABV?
I had
Without going over.
Yeah.
Price of Rights rule.
1%.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, my final guess 4.5. I'll go high
I do
side.
4.2.
3%.
3.5.
Damn.
And I haven't looked at it, but we're going to see it.
Oh, that's your guess. Okay.
Yeah, that's my guess. Shit, it's not coming up. Let's see.
Oh my God, Joel!
Ooh, is that right? That can't
I
be
don't
right.
know.
What is it?
I'm not
What
looking
is it?
at the same
What is
thing
it?
you're looking
Yeah.
at.
Oh no, that's the score.
Oh God, 2%.
Wait, what were the scores? What did you?
I said 3.
Let's just say,
Just tell us what it was.
yeah,
What did you say?
I said 4-5.
4-2.
Ross is close. 4.1.
Damn it!
4.1. No, he went over.
No, he went
So
over.
I win.
Oh, he went over.
Price is Right rules. Fuck.
I did say
You said 3.5, didn't you, Joel?
I should have went low of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Joel
won.
Damn
Damn it, Joel! Winning again
Ah.
without even knowing.
But anyway, no. Like you, me, and Tony, I think that was the only group that was going to get through 5 beers of 6+%.
That's
Yeah.
correct. I couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
It's like Clint would have made it through 2.
No, I just would have been sloppy and
Yeah, you still would
Yeah,
have.
like-
it would have been the plowshare episode all over again.
I would have made it because I would have
This-
eaten before.
This
That'd be
is
fun.
awful. This is. Oh,
Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh my god,
This
this is
is
so
so
bad.
This isn't going to be good. Oh, this is going to be an awful episode. You shouldn't do this one. Oh, how we're not going to be able to put it out. Oh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. Way
It has way too much ginger.
way down the line, we might release the unedited version of that plowshare episode.
Oh God. Or even worse, the unedited version of the Dragons and Yum Yums. That was a mistake. All right, so a little bit about the beer. Every August at the brewery, the Sierra Blanca team roasts thousands of pounds of Hatch green chilies.
It is
for this-
Hatch. I called it.
It's
What does that
New
even mean?
Mexico.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
What does that
Well,
mean?
I think Hatch chilies literally can only be grown in
It's-
Hatch, New Mexico.
Did you actually say
So
Hatch?
I
did.
don't. I didn't hear him say it. but-
Rewind it back. Like it's there.
play it back?
You can make that noise and play it again. Trust me, it's there.
Make your noise. That's what,
I just heard people saying jalapeno, so
yeah, I heard you say that a lot. Anyway, so frozen in giant tea bags, the chilies wait to be steeped in the light lager post fermentation for 7 days. The chili infuses the beer with a mild roasted flavor and leaves you with just a hint of heat on the back end.
I can taste that
Yes.
tea bag. You can taste the tea bag, right?
that-
the tea bag filter.
Is that anywhere? No, it's not even on there. Clint.
Oh, Uncle Teabag.
That would be awesome. Be like, I taste a sense of. It's almost like they put it in a tea bag.
okay.
I think it's more like a nylon bag.
When can we move on to the next beer so I can get this burning sensation out of my mouth?
Hey,
after
congrats to
the-
Clint. He finished it.
So, well, you got to
Cutter.
talk to these two.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
two of us are trying to finish this.
So okay,
Did you want?
no, I don't want any more. Just because
You're drinking fast, it's getting warm.
Another a warm funnel cake.
a warm funnel cake. No,
the best fun.
all right. I will go ahead and start us off. 0. Thank you.
What don't you like about it?
Just I don't like
the heat, the
I don't
spice.
like it. Yeah, I don't
The
like
spice that is non-existent. You don't like it?
it's existent on me right now.
I mean, there's spice. It's
stomach-
not like
my stomach
but
is
not-
burning. My tongue is burning.
Wow.
Really?
No lie.
the
No
back.
lie.
The
I'm-
back end. I pick it up, but I ain't
I mean,
a bitch.
it-
So
it's not as bad as Fuego, but it built up, and that's what I'm dealing with right now.
okay.
My stomach is kind of cramping right now. From it.
Oh, your cramps are starting.
Yeah, my cramps are starting hardcore.
Let's start around.
As I've finished also, 1 for me. I was like, this is a good beer. I really enjoyed this beer. Contrary to Clint, I
Some
don't get
nacho cheese Doritos in this.
Oh man, that would be good.
Yeah.
Like just nachos in general.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
man.
Oh man.
They don't even have to be spicy. You get it from the beer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's not.
Not spicy, but like the flavor.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a strong pepper presence
No, it's like it's.
in your food because it's in the beer.
I am really impressed with this beer because I'm with you. I
Yeah.
was not expecting this beer to
No,
be anything
I was-
special, and I was like, this is good.
I was expecting like way too much.
Would you give it a
I
silver?
mean, I wasn't expecting way too much from the beer.
Spice.
I was expecting way too much spice, heat, all that, just like overflowing with just like packing. All that in.
I can understand Clint in the fact that you're not a spice guy at all.
No,
not.
I'm not.
A very mild palate.
No, unless it's like kind of a sweet and spicy combo, then I can handle it pretty well. Like sushi,
Panda E.
maybe, or yeah,
I love Panda E.
General Tso's chicken. That's typically got
That
some,
is
Super sweet.
it's super sweet, but it also has spice in it. I can still get my way through that. Or sushi, spicy mayo. I can eat it.
I thought spicy mayo this week is pretty weak.
It is weak.
is
All of these things I am saying are really weak.
I thought it was going to be strong. I was like, I'm preparing for it. And then I tried. I was like, there's barely any taste to it.
But no, it's I can see how somebody with a sensitive tongue, we'll say that way.
I'll show you a sensitive tongue.
No, hey, not while we're recording. What you two do in the privacy of your own rest stop bathroom is.
So hey, it's just a foot tap.
Wait,
That's all it
how do
is.
you how do you know so much about it?
Hey, rest stops are the new Roman bathhouses. All right.
I'm stopping at the wrong rest stops.
Because I wouldn't want to bathe in any of them.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah, you water.
all right.
But no, I could see how it could be spicy.
Too much.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, but for a normal person, I'll say,
Yeah.
it's like it's just got that roasty pepper, and
Yeah.
I love it.
I just want to pair it with food. Maybe I just want food. I don't know. But
Should have stopped the Winnie's on the way over here.
yeah, I could. It's right there, right after work. And I had. How is it with cold French fries?
Back
Could
away
be better.
Wendy's French fries cold are not the best French fries.
Have you guys
They
had
are not that
Whataburgers?
great.
I know.
Have you had Whataburgers spicy ketchup?
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me.
Everybody has that.
No, I don't.
I have not. I'm not a ketchup
I
fan.
have.
You know
And I
who
don't like
has? Probably Beto O'Rourke. Anyway, okay.
Onward.
He enjoys Whataburger.
So, next
He
beer.
plays guitar and
no,
skateboards.
Joel, what's your?
This is the Arizona beers.
Wait,
What does
Arizona
that mean?
iced tea
Oh, no, the
or
New Mexico. Is
New
it
Mexico?
This is the New Mexico
I'd
beers.
say it is very New
What does-
Mexico since
what
it
does that
uses
even
Hatch
what does
chilies.
that even
I don't
mean?
know. That's what I was thinking.
When I
It
think of
tastes-
New Mexico, this is
Is
the
this how
beer.
beer should taste, Joel?
Yeah.
Is this how beer should taste?
Okay. I agree with everything. I want to eat it with eggs. I want to eat
Yeah.
it with food. I think it was one of the ones that was really hesitant to drink. Also, with
yeah, me too, yeah.
the funnel cake one.
I've
But
known
out of the
about. I've known this has been in your fridge for like 3 months, and for the whole 3 months, I was like, I do not want to drink that.
We don't need to say that was in there for 3 months. This is
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
3 months in.
Anyway, Joel. Yeah,
3
yeah.
months in the fridge.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know,
just,
Cutter, I can't help but notice what you're not grabbing for the last drops.
because they're not this
is
close.
it stronger? I don't know.
You know, you can
Well,
still
I guess-
go
I
ahead
guess
and grab
it's-
the beers.
I guess since it's in a nylon bag or tea bag, is they say
God, that's a good beer.
you're
I know.
not going to get like sediment at the bottom, which is good because
Ooh, sediment on this.
otherwise like the last pour would be all pepper, which is
Yeah, if this is like a brown ale, fuck, that would be
All
horrible.
right.
You just hate brown ales, man.
I know I do.
So
like brown ale.
after that atrocity, let's move on.
It's not a war crime. Wait, so everybody else is a 1 except for Clint.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
just
right.
okay.
Clint's, that's the first.
I don't
zero
think
of the
I
night?
don't think I finished
I've
finished
had-
my review of it.
I've
but
had
whatever.
many a zero.
No, of the night.
I didn't want
Oh,
you to
yeah.
hurry it up. I just wanted more beer in me.
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
understand.
I'm sorry, Ross.
No. Well, Joel cut me off and started.
I
his.
also
Can we-
want more beer in you, Cutter.
Anyway,
Let's do this
all right.
thing.
So I am using the bottle opener I got from the Craft Beer Club. So
Well, aren't you fancy?
craftbeerclub.com.
What's the code?
One swift motion. I don't like that. I like getting
That's
the.
what she said.
Clink, clink. They're both good. They're both.
I like the
So
first
this
one.
is the Sky High Rye from
Same time.
Arcadia Ales.
Clint is going to hate this beer.
Is it
Oh,
dry?
the rye is
it
spicy?
dry?
I typically like ryes, but
Oh
like
man,
just
hoppy.
yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, mother.
That foam is not very hop. No, the foam is hoppy. Dude, would you like some foam?
Is there a small spice to it?
Daddy, would you like some
Yeah,
sausage?
rye. That's our first Freddy Got Fingered reference.
Is it really?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
How have we gone this long? with that?
I only see one LeBaron.
I might have to use the restroom, but this is pretty good.
Yeah,
Is it so good that you have to use the restroom, or is this
I'm just
like,
excited, man.
It-
Have you ever thought of turning that closet out there into, or that closet into another bathroom?
A fourth bathroom.
It would really increase the value of your home.
To put a bucket in there. It's the outhouse.
hey, I say what constitutes a bathroom.
So, yep, I don't like the nose.
Yeah, the smell, the aroma is hoppier than the beer, really, for me.
It's got that Czech style spice to it.
That's the rye.
That's definitely the rye.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so about this beer, Arcadia Ales is based in Michigan. They're deeply committed to British-inspired, American-brewed beers. Well, this says award-winning craft beers. I'm not going to... We'll see if they've won any awards. I think one of these has awards, but not this one. The next one we'll try has got a silver at the World Beer Cup. So
all right. So what's the difference between the World Beer Cup and the?
So World Beer Cup is what, like in Germany or
sure.
somewhere?
Okay. Yeah, I'll believe you.
Yeah, I
But
mean
a silver medal at the. That sounds
so
pretty
this
impressive.
is worldwide, and Great American. Is it just open? I think it's just open to American craft beer.
Fair enough.
And World Beer Cup is like the Archetype has a gold medal in the World Beer Cup. right?
Here's my question, because
From Circle?
I don't follow the festivals and the competitions and that kind of stuff as much.
What?
I know, I'm terrible.
Well, I never have until this year. So
My question is, what is defining craft beer anymore? Like, how do you define craft beer?
Not the big three.
the thing is, a lot of people still say Carbach is craft. For me, in and of, I don't know about other people, but for me, in and of myself, yeah, something that's not owned by AB InBev, Miller Coors, or a small brewery. I would say Stone. Anything bigger, Stone is huge. So, but anything bigger than Stone, but like
Shiner. Is Shiner craft beer or not?
They're owned by somebody bigger now.
Are they owned by Miller?
No, they're not owned by Miller. Is
Sierra Nevada?
Deschutes?
Japanese people.
I want to say they're owned by the same people that are owned by Deschutes.
Oh wow! Are they? They're not. They're
owned
not
or distributed?
Owned.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, not distributed.
Yeah, because I mean they're in.
It's still technically family owned, I think, because they own like 4 or 5 like really big breweries. But like that new what is it, the
session,
the Day Quencher
summer,
or whatever?
Yeah, Day Quencher.
The Day
which
Quencher,
I had when we were brewing the other day.
Well, and the Goza, you can definitely tell it's not their typical style. It's because it's more West Coast, and it's like, and that's where they're getting a lot of their like. And in their
advertisement, I think they're like marketing it as craft, and it's which their other stuff they're not doing that. But I don't know. It's just good beer. I don't know if it's craft.
Yeah,
but they make a whole lot of varieties.
The reason I bring that up is that none of these beers have the Independent Craft Beer Association on them.
You're right.
And that's it's not a make or break with me, because these are good beers.
Yeah,
but
I think these are maybe smaller breweries that do this. Maybe.
Well, and that's the question. Like, is it batch size that makes it craft beer or not, or is it?
Well, I would say brewery size myself.
Size.
But what does that mean?
I don't know, because I think it's a sliding scale.
You got to go, like, it's got to, you'll have to drive.
I think just independent, being independent.
Independent,
not like,
but like, even if you're independent and you start,
there's a whole lot of factors.
Would you have said, okay, before Shiner got bought, are they still a craft brewery then? And then because they got investors, all of a sudden they're not craft brewery anymore?
I really don't think they are craft.
Does it depend on who the investors are?
I don't understand how they wouldn't be craft because of the diversity of what they're doing.
I know. Yeah.
Like, to me, craft versus non-craft is about, like, what are you making?
This is the style that I'm making.
Yeah.
And you take Budweiser. Their bread and butter is Bud Light.
Orange.
One beer. And they started to create other things when craft beer
Bud Light Lime
became a
I mean, technically you could argue
industry.
that Budweiser, their bread and butter was Budweiser.
Okay. Well, no. Recently, last 20 years, Bud Light.
Yeah, Bud Light
30
outsells
years.
Budweiser.
Well, I keep forgetting that we're in like almost 2020 right now. But 30 years, it's Bud Light, right? Light beers and stuff like that have those are the mainstream. But when you're creating beers that are not of that brand, you're still craft. That means Carbach is still craft. That means
I agree.
That people make that argument.
They're mass producing and they've gotten investors to create.
But where's the break at mass?
Okay, they are okay.
Market share.
I guess they are still craft.
You basically
but
judge it by
I would rather support a smaller brewery myself.
Agreed.
I don't. And that's not the question you asked,
right?
No.
I mean, Karbach has good beers. I hate to say it, and I'll probably edit it out. No, I'll leave it in. But Love Street is still a damn good blondish, Kolsch-ish stuff, but it's still good. Don't have a craft beer tent at ACL and just stock it with Karbach. All right. I don't know. I guess that doesn't matter.
I mean, so long as you have a diversity of Karbach beers, right? You have multiple styles.
You're still paying AB InBev. That's the part that makes me feel dirty.
That's the part that really doesn't matter.
That's the part that matters to me.
If you are in business, you are in business to make money and craft beers, right? You want to make beer, but you also want to get paid for your service so that you can continue making craft beers.
Was it Karbach or was it Goose Island that they had to sell because they didn't have, or maybe it was.
I want to say it was Karbach
because they didn't have the money to keep up with production, so they had to sell.
Right. So there was demand, and they needed to up their production. They needed investors so that they could up their production.
But it's not really. Is it investors? Because they got bought out.
Yeah, it's still an investor. AB InBev is looking at these craft breweries as a way to increase their revenue and increase their profit margins. They aren't going to buy a company that's not going to be profitable for them.
But here's the thing: like, are we in for another swing? Are we in for another swing, like in the late '80s to mid '90s,
towards
where craft beer started dying off?
Yeah,
it's like, and so it hit a rough point, and so it'll close everything but Bud Light and everything.
Totally, we are in for. There is going to be.
I mean, a burst bubble. That's what you're saying. Yeah,
I've been on this for since
we started. I think you've been talking about the bubble.
Yeah.
So we came in at the sweet time of the right before it's about to break.
Yeah.
Oh man,
are we one step closer?
But it's always going to be this
Fuck you, Cutter.
I mean, it's always going to be
make me cry.
Cycle of people, they want better quality, and then eventually they shift to just give me what I always want,
Yeah. No, I can see that.
But then you have people like us who are going to venture out and try a bunch of different things.
Yes, and we will always exist, but I feel like the market is going to expand and shrink. Craft beer grew, honestly, like you would have to go in and look at the history of all of that, and I'm not familiar enough with it to really comment.
The history of craft?
Just like what?
It's really Sam Adams, really, and Jim Koch. Was it?
There you go, Sam Adams. Okay, Sam Adams is huge. Like, what are they still considered craft beer?
I mean, they have so many varieties,
right?
But
it's not just two choices: Budweiser or Bud
Light.
Guy
openly supports Trump. So I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, "I am not drinking another Sam Adams," or maybe it was a Democratic congressman from Massachusetts,
or maybe it was a dead guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, the point is you can be huge, you can still be craft. You can be bought out by a big company, and you can still be craft.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just...
I want to support the little guy when it comes to craft beer.
I feel like, to me, personally, it's like come down to how you feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like, because craft doesn't really mean anything to me anymore. Craft basically says, I'm not Miller, Bud, or Coors. It's pretty much what craft says to me anymore.
But so the fact that Karbach is owned by one of those companies makes them not craft?
That doesn't have it on the label. That's pretty much, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm null. I'm
basically, if it's not.
If it doesn't say.
If it's not Coors or Coors Light. If it's not Budweiser or Bud Light, if it's not
MGD or Miller Lite,
it's a craft beer.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what I feel like craft beer has become. The word craft in craft beer,
not like
I should say.
Keystone Light or anything like that. But yeah,
Keystone Light.
But no,
those like diverse styles of delicious beer.
I feel differently about it. I think it's about if you stop experimenting and you just say, hey, these are our lanes. We're going to have these 3 beers, and that's all we're going to push. We're not going to come out with seasonals. We're not going to come out with
you can even argue with like Budweiser. I mean, right off the top of the head, they have all those fucking limeritas.
Yeah, but that's pretty new, and that's a reaction to
that's
the
a
craft
reaction
beer.
to them.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like if they're not,
although interesting, the commercials I've been hearing and seeing have been like knocking craft beers, knocking the different styles.
They've always kind of done that.
Well, but like
bitter beer face is the one that really comes to mind.
Yeah. But no. Seriously though, Bud Light had been pushing Bud Light Lime, Bud Light Orange, Bud Light Wheat. You know, they've done things to try to break into this kind of craft beer scene in addition to buying other companies.
Right.
But now their commercial focus has all of a sudden risen back up to this level of like, oh, you can buy something that you're not sure of, or you can buy something you are sure of, which is Bud Light.
Well, it's probably indicative of like, I just look at InBev's stock price, which owns Anheuser-Busch, and beginning of the year, a couple of months ago, their stock was at a 4-year low, and it's below that now. So I think it's a reaction to the fact that craft beers are starting to take a percentage of their stock.
Well, but what's interesting about it is they went out and they bought all these individual Goose Island, Karbach, a bunch of other companies, right? All these they went out and bought all these independent brewers. Yeah. I wonder if internally they came to the realization that it's not cost effective, and so what they want to do is retarget their marketing to sway public opinion back away from craft beer.
And that's the advertising budgets,
and that's what I'm afraid of. But it's like I've lost my train of thought. He started talking about stock pricing and everything.
I think he nailed it because I was at we went to a name drop. We went to a Jets game and we were tailgating.
It's not a name drop.
We went to a Jets game is the name.
Yeah. So we were at the Jets game and everybody that was tailgating was drinking Bud Light, Budweiser. We were the only ones drinking like any type of outside of that norm. But I think it's real. Like people drink what they're comfortable with, what they grew up with, maybe.
My biggest fear is that craft doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, the second biggest fear after sock puppets is that craft doesn't mean anything anymore.
You mean after Gators?
Yeah.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
My third biggest fear.
Gator was a sequel.
All right.
I think
are we ready? Yeah. Are we ready to do this next beer?
Well, we didn't actually talk about this beer. Well, I guess we did.
We literally we didn't talk much about it at all. We talked mostly about InBev.
Yeah, that was a pretty serious conversation. I was gonna try to fart to cut the tension. But.
All right. So Sky High Rye by Arcadia Ales. Where are we at?
Arcadia Fire.
What?
I got that one. Tony somewhere got that one too. He's laughing right now.
Maybe a half. I don't know.
No,
this isn't my favorite.
That's fine.
It's better than the fucking green chili thing we just had.
I don't know. If I was just drinking beer, the green chili would be good.
I like the Celtic knot. They have
for their
on their logo.
Yeah,
you like all knots, don't you?
I love the 1940s propaganda.
Yeah, I love their art.
The art is fantastic.
Yeah.
The beer, I give it a 1.
The art on the next beer is even better, I think. I like it.
It's nice. It's got a good spice to it. Clearly, the hop notes are evident. Yeah, the hop notes are evident. But
it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't honestly that bad for me. So the hop notes weren't. It was
more on the nose than it on the palate.
So it's 6% and 60 IBUs. They call it a West Coast style pale ale brewed with 80% English barley malts and 20% rye. It boasts a massive floral aroma of resinous hops, contributing notes of lemons, peaches, and pine needles, and is anchored by the sweet malty flavors of toffee and freshly baked pumpernickel bread.
They're just making shit up now.
Yeah, try pairing the Sky High Rye with pepperoni pizza, cheeseburgers, Thai peanut curry, mussels, or herbed goat cheese.
Thai peanut curry.
So, like anything. I don't know.
Pizza, burgers,
Those are pretty strong flavors.
That sounds like our description of last beer.
One of these things is not like the others.
Oh, man. That's my favorite Foo Fighters song. No.
Is it?
No.
Is there ever a favorite Foo Fighters song?
so one or what, Ross?
I might give it a 0. If there's anything else, I'd probably drink that.
Kind of like Cutter's mom?
Yeah. I mean, she's wearing that Bart Starr jersey. You can't pass that up, though. So.
She doesn't wear the Bart Starr jersey.
Oh, your dad. Oh, okay. That's what he's into. I get it. He's got the long bomb while she's spread eagle on the hood.
God damn it.
I don't know. I had to connect it somehow. I don't know.
Wait, she's into the Philadelphia Eagles?
No. Bart Starr was a Packers. He played, yeah.
I was thinking about the spread eagle.
She enjoys a good packing, is what I'm
Wow. Wow.
When you caught them, did she look over here? It's like, hey,
I'm not even gonna respond. No.
Fuck you, Cutter.
So this is a rye pale ale.
We can make Clint cry at every other podcast.
Oh man, that's cute. Oh, I get that. Yeah, I was laughing at my mom.
I really am. That was great.
That's pretty good. Little moisture.
So, yeah, I mean,
motherfucker.
So it's a pale ale, and that's not really my thing. So
I've grown into pale ales a little bit more.
I'd drink it, but I wouldn't be really super happy drinking it. So probably a 0.
No, this is a good dog and a beer for me. Like hot dog and beer, good. That's for me. But
if you would drink it though, it's a 1. So even if you wouldn't enjoy it, if you would still drink it, like if you showed up at a party.
See, my general rule: would you do this or Bud Light?
Jeez, man.
Ooh.
I don't know. I like Clint.
Why are you trying to put that on
this
me?
or Bud Light? This.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
that's typically my rule. That's why I have so many 1s. Typically.
Yeah, I like what Clint was saying. He's like, basically, like, if it's the only girl at the party,
well, like,
you gotta give it 1.
What I always say is, like, if I showed up and this is what they had,
exactly.
When I drink this,
I'm gonna wait for Rachel Wilson to show up
else?
to the party. So
you mean Rebel Wilson?
Hey, I'm not. No,
sorry,
Cutter.
I didn't hear what he said. What were we talking about? Oh, sorry, I heard Rebel Wilson. I got interested again.
All right,
we're talking about drinking this next beer.
All right, fair enough.
So, yeah.
Hey, Joel, what do you think this beer is? Great question. Thank you for asking.
Did you not?
I didn't say what it was.
So are you going to burp it into the mic?
I liked it, but I feel like that's the kind of beer I just like show up and just drink alone at a bar. I don't enjoy it with food or after meal, before meal. I just like show up to the bar and drink it. And move on.
All right.
Still a 1 though.
All right. So
next up on our list is
competition.
Arcadia Ales. Lockdown, a Scotch Ale.
Yeah. I really enjoy the name and the picture.
Can we all agree this is going to be a 1 before we even try it? I feel like we should all just say if it's going to be a 1 or a 0.
No.
I'm already excited about this. Just looking at the color of it. Just looking at the color of this beer, I'm excited about it.
Is it because it's so deep and black?
I already get so impossibly black. Getting some caramel and toffee notes already from the nose.
But there's toffee and caramel in the last one.
Little some beer notes.
Oh, you guys know
that.
In there.
Oh no! Wait!
It's almost like they had beer.
Who am I? This is what beer should smell like. This is what all beer should smell like.
I don't know.
You shut your goddamn mouth, Joel. I was being you.
Yeah.
I'm not picking much up on the nose on this one.
Really?
Raisin and plum. No, I get some
raisin and plum.
Are you guys drinking?
Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense to me.
I guess I could see like
in there,
breakfast bread almost.
I haven't tasted it though, so
I haven't either yet.
Like raisin and plum pudding.
We tasting it yet?
Yeah,
I haven't yet. No, ready?
Not as good as I thought it was going to taste.
That is
unique.
That's full-bodied, little spice in there.
Yeah, a little spice, a little sweetness.
It's got
a lot of sweet for its Scotch.
Yeah. Again, plummy.
Must be the plum.
I get a lot more fruit on the palate.
Definitely.
I'm getting some prunes, you know?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, well, prunes. Yeah, prunes, plums. Yeah.
Prunes are just dried plums, aren't they?
I don't know if I can drink all this. It's probably a 1 still, but I don't know if
it's a bit Dr. Peppery.
No.
Yeah.
Shut your goddamn
right?
mouth.
Isn't there kind of yeah, that's a good
description
of it.
20, 21.
But there's a little bit.
20,
there's
wait.
I know it's dumb.
27 flavors?
23
flavors.
23
flavors.
It's a Texas thing you don't even fucking know.
Right here, buddy. Fuck you, Cutter. All right.
2, 4, and 10.
No, I know it's strange because
2, 4, and 6.
2, 4, and 6.
Yeah.
10, 4, and 6. 10, 2, and 6. God damn it. I know it's on the corners. I know fucking that, but there's 3 of them. 3 of those 4 corners.
10, 2, and 6 makes sense.
Why?
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 6.
Why? Why does that make sense?
Because you're not going to start drinking soda before 10 a.m. and then in the afternoon and then evening. Anyway.
This is weird.
I mean, I said it as a joke, but there is a little, I get
a little.
It's not like Dr. Pepper, but there's a hint.
There's a lot of flavor.
It's like there's some similar flavors in there.
Yeah.
There's a spicy note. There's like a plummy, pruny.
There is.
Oh, are you going to read the bottle?
It's the
Tell us what the bottle says.
It's the Dr. Pepper of beers.
It says government warning. According to the Surgeon General.
Do not bring reality into this.
There's actually like no notes about any of the beer at all.
No, I know.
Isn't it interesting?
Like any of these, really.
On cans, they put it. Have you guys noticed that they put that on cans, but on bottles they don't normally put any description?
They do.
So nice.
Shiner's a perfect
Shiner does.
Oh yeah.
They have a back label.
Like, they put like their whole history on there.
Up here too.
Yeah. So
this beer, raisins.
Yeah. Okay. So as we said,
Nature's fruit.
The Lockdown Wee Heavy or Scottish Ale.
Lockdown spelled Loch.
Yes, like a Scottish lock.
Yeah.
There you go. Pretty clever.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it.
You made mention of it earlier.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy the name as well.
So as we mentioned earlier, won a silver medal World Beer Cup. I assume in the Scottish Ale category. This says ABV 8.5%.
Jesus.
The bottle says 8%. I think they can be off a little bit. I mean, batch to batch. IBU 16. Yeah. So the Lockdown is Arcadia's tribute to the Scottish Highlands. Garnet in color. No, I wouldn't say that.
Kevin Garnett?
Anything is possible. The Scotch Ale offers aromas of ripe plums and freshly baked biscuits. Not getting the biscuits. With a rich, full-bodied texture. Yeah, it's definitely full-bodied. And notes of roasted chestnuts and caramel. Or caramel.
I don't think the plum is too heavy for me.
The Lockdown is a smooth, single malt style brew balanced with just the right amount of hop character and a crisp, clean finish.
It is smooth. I will give them that. But
and full bodied. It's like plum wine, sort of. Maybe too much. Like it's like
I was gonna say soda water almost.
Ooh, that just triggered.
Wait, you would say soda water?
But plum wine. Yeah.
Yes. Porty. It's very porty.
It's not chocolatey. Like maybe a little bit, but like
the roasty.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm getting a bit of
some roasted plum.
No, it's got some pork quality to it.
I picture like
wait, are you saying pork or port? Port. Okay.
The wine.
Yes.
The wine that's
what I was
fortified
agreeing
wine
with.
of port.
Oh, I thought you were saying like porter, like a port.
Like heavier than a sherry.
The fortified wine of Portugal. Port is port.
What?
That's where most ports are made, is in Portugal.
What?
No, anywhere that there's a port.
Port Aransas?
Oh man, the Port Aransas port is amazing.
Wait. Port is just wine that's like been aged in a...
Nope, it's fortified.
It's fortified.
Yeah, it means it gets a boost in defense.
All ports are fortified wines.
Yeah. Like sherry.
I mean, you don't have to ask me if I'm right.
I thought forts were fortified. So ports are fortified.
Okay, here we go. Let's continue.
Anyway.
But
are you saying...
Cutter is there not drinking, just judging.
Yeah. Hey, are you saying you don't get...
You don't like this beer? Is this a 0 for Cutter?
Are you saying
it's
not? Wait, it doesn't have port. Like it doesn't remind you of a port wine.
I could
Like
see
a
it. No, it
Portland
reminds
cheese
me of it.
ball?
I never said that. I was just correcting you.
Okay. I don't think you were correcting. You were just
Judging me like I didn't know what I was saying.
offering.
No. Fuck you, Cutter. How about that?
There we go.
How about that?
What's the count?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh God. I thought we were done with that.
Oh no, it's never going away.
Like his dad with his mom.
Wait, did his dad say that or his mom said that?
We said that.
My dad will be here in a few weeks. Thank you very much.
Are you threatening me?
When he puts on that jersey
Don't you?
and takes off those pants,
It's a good time
scary.
for all.
Just make sure your garage is locked.
Let's go back to
that.
sock puppets.
You just let him know. You just let him know that the garage is unlocked anytime he wants it.
That's where our beer is. What?
Extra flavor, man.
Oh,
It's got to ferment somehow.
why is this so salty?
Yeah, hopefully you've capped them all. Like that's.
I mean, he can get into the wee heavy.
That's why they call it a wee heavy.
Oh, God.
We gotta get that wee part of it, you know.
Did you have asparagus today?
Oh no, I don't want that. I don't think that flavor is gonna be good.
Is that an off flavor?
I don't think it. Yes. Vegetable, like
Vegetal?
Yes. That is
But nature's
technically-
fruit is not it.
No, it's a flavor in many styles.
For our wee heavy, raisins would be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Joel is pouring a bit of his into Cutters.
You don't
for
like
some
this, Joel?
reason.
No, not really.
Talk about how you don't like it.
Yeah, if you.
I always wanted to like it. All the descriptions made it sound awesome,
Yeah.
but it really does taste like a raisin wine.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Don't drink port.
Yeah.
If anyone asks you if you would like some port,
Well,
say no.
if you're drinking port, then you're drinking port.
Hey.
But if you're drinking a wee heavy, I'm not expecting port.
You know what the problem is? Is that like port is a 3-ounce glass, 6-ounce glass?
Yeah.
I don't know, something small, and we're drinking like a not a pint.
We're
but
probably doing like 8 ounces.
Yeah,
maybe
6 to 8, maybe. Oh, 8
Maybe.
probably.
A little over 8.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's a lot more than you would drink of port.
Of
and
port, yeah.
That makes this a little bit hard to continue drinking.
Yeah, it's got a lot of the fruit.
It's just a lot. Like,
and thick, like the mouthfeel. It is full bodied, so I wouldn't say it's sessionable, not crushable.
not at all.
Yeah, I would never have described this. Yeah,
It is.
You
It
said
is
it's
definitely
Scotch
not.
Ale.
It is definitely not a 4.5 crushable.
Yeah,
That's true.
I don't think that's what they're going for, really. But yeah, I don't know.
They're locking it down. That's what
I
it's
mean,
called.
I would probably drink this before the rye,
Why?
but still, I don't.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not.
Really? Yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
I mean,
you gave it
I
rye
think
a 0,
I think
right?
I have to take. I have to give it a 1 because it's okay. I haven't finished. I haven't
you gave
finished
Rye
the-
a 0, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yes.
may be.
And I think I stand by that. Yeah.
So you'd give this
No.
a 1 because you gave the Rye a 0.
Wait. Give me a minute. I was a bit presumptuous, but
So
let me
for
finish first.
For the tail end of this exercise, I don't think I would go to no. If this was on a tap, if this was offered, no.
I think
Zero.
I've had
wait,
much better
if this
Scotch
is
ales.
I've had worse. I've had worse Scotch ales. I've read a lot of descriptions that something they avoid is a cloying, like a sickly sweet, like syrupy kind of.
This definitely has a
Chlorine?
syrupy.
Yeah.
No.
Cloying.
Cloying.
Oh,
CLOY.
gotcha.
ING. Like,
But this-
so it's like sickly sweet molasses on your tongue, sort of.
Molasses just sort of spilling out of your mouth.
This definitely
yes,
has
Like
Stop
it's the
describing.
texture, really.
I was going
more
to say,
than the
as
taste.
this warms up a little bit, I get a lot
Maybe-
more alcohol on the back.
Maybe if it warmed up, yeah, it'd be a lot better.
No, I was going to say, as it warms up, I get more alcohol on the back. Like, I get less
Oh,
of the
no.
fruit and more like alcohol.
Just straight alcohol.
Yeah. Kind of like the Schmiddelfest that we had.
Yeah. Hey, Cutter.
What's going on, Ross?
Have you heard of Urban Axes?
No, I've never heard of Urban Axes.
Well, no, it's not a funky, fresh new line of axe body spray.
Oh.
It's an indoor axe throwing venue perfect for fun group events such as birthdays, weddings, massage trains, work events, and circumcisions. You know, they say the sport of axe throwing was invented 5 minutes after the creation of the first axe. And traditionally, it's always been done in an outdoor environment. But at Urban Axes, a proud member of the National Axe Throwing Federation, they want to bring the things done in the dark of the woods with big, sweaty, bearded Duluth trading men to the bright lights of the big city. And right now, they're bringing competitive axe throwing to urban areas such as Austin, Durham, Cincinnati, Boston, Philadelphia, Baltimore, East St. Louis, and coming soon to OCP-controlled Detroit. Because a kid with an axe in each hand has no hands left to do drugs. Don't be a shade parker or a rabbit man. Urban Axes. Stop scratching your axe hole and get in the game. And a correction, they do not have a location in East St. Louis.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. I was inspired. But if you want, on the 10th, I think we're going to go throw axes there. So.
The 10th. All right.
I'll be throwing axes.
Saturday.
I'll be throwing
what
axes.
Tent?
Too.
How
but in New York.
Wait, they do this in a tent?
No.
I pitched one.
You pitched a tent?
Right now?
Right now?
Cutter, calm down. Calm down, man.
You said Duluth Trading Company.
And then you instantly...
was it the Fuck You Cutter that did it?
Yeah. That was a while ago. So, I think
I've got one.
Kudos to you, man, if you've been holding it that long.
I think I've got one from everybody tonight. Like,
if it's over 8 hours, man, you gotta go see a doctor.
8 hours or 3 beers.
This is why we can't talk about his mom and dad anymore.
Wow.
If boners last for more than 4 hours, call more ladies.
Over 4 hours, call more ladies.
If it's been 3 beers in.
If it's been over 4 hours and you haven't died, good on you. Call more ladies. Wow, we've really
gone off the rails.
We've gone off the rails.
Just a little.
Good thing somebody's finished and they can start talking about what they think about this beer.
He poured his into yours.
Yeah, you have more beer.
Oh, that makes more sense.
You get back.
That makes a lot more sense.
That makes Cutter more sense.
So Joel, tell us how you feel about this beer since your cup's empty.
Yeah.
I wanted to like it, but I don't care for it. Okay. I liked all the other ones better. So I'm going to call it a 0.
So 0?
Yeah.
Ross?
Yeah, I really wanted to like this. I really was this was the one I was looking most forward to. But Arcadia Ales, maybe, I don't think that's my brewery. It's
at least not these two beers.
No, but these are like their top beers. I don't know, but
silver. I mean, they only won silver, so it's not like they won gold or anything.
In the world. They beat out actual Scottish ales from Scotland. I don't know. I don't know the plumminess. It's got it's plummy and spicy and
maybe you don't like
thick
Scotch ales.
You know, I hope I like
ales.
ours, but Michigan Scotch ales are not my thing. So maybe it's harsh, but 0. Yeah.
Oh, 0 trained.
Yeah.
Get on the 0 train.
I need to hand out more zeros, man.
Yeah, I'm also gonna give this a 0. If it was
shocker.
If it was just a smaller
2 in the pink.
That's a 3, isn't it?
Never mind.
No, if it was smaller, like your penis. No.
4.5. Yes,
if the volume of beer, like, it really reminds me of a port.
Yeah,
and
if it was just like a taster or something, like
I would be able to get through it. But like,
yeah,
I mean, I could. One whole beer would be tough to get through. I think it's just too much. It's too rich or something. For me.
too much grapefruit kind of.
It's just it's just the sweetness, and it's really thick. It's got a heavy mouthfeel.
Yes,
to
it does. And it's hard
which with a Scottish ale you want full bodied, but I think this with the sweetness and the full body is just a bit too much. I want more roast. More roast would have been better. It would maybe the same beer, but just a little bit more roasty in there. Gotcha. Roasty, bready, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not saying it's a total tear down, but just a little adjustment. Yeah, but still, if I saw anything, if I saw Arcadia Ales on the menu, I'd probably. Can I get a water? I don't know.
Really?
Let's go to the next bar.
Not a milk or if that's the only thing that's on the menu, it's you're going to the next place.
Can I get a milk with Hatch chilies?
Can I get some plum juice?
Milk with Hatch chilies. I like it. Guys,
you're going to do it, aren't you?
Guys,
you're going to do it, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's a 1 for you.
This is a 0.
Whoa. Zeros all around.
Wait a second. This is
precedent.
Yeah, this is the first. This is the beer that Cutter. Well, you drank the whole thing. You drank more than anybody else because Joel poured his into yours. But
I'm literally with it.
Is it just because you're disappointed? Is it is that part of it?
It's not because I'm disappointed. It's because it was, to me, radically inconsistent. It's like
I could see that
from the front to the back,
inconsistent.
Top of the glass to the bottom of the glass.
This is not what I was expecting at all.
I can't put the word on it right now. It's if it had,
is that bad?
If it had more wheat to it, or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's got like the middle part of like middle part of the funnel cake. But it needs the outside. It needs the.
It's like the fruit cake. Mm-hmm.
Without the cake.
You're similar. No. It's exact. It's kind of what it is. It's like you baked a fruit cake and then you literally went through and pulled out all the fruit.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's what you're drinking. It's like it doesn't have. I'll admit I'm not big on fruit cake anyway, but Scotch ales, Scottish ales, they typically have that kind of thought process. They have a lot of fruit to them, but there's no backbone to this.
But there's a backbone. Yes, exactly.
There's no backbone to this.
You have to have like something to build on, a foundation.
It's like drinking jam is about the best way I can.
I could see that.
Like yesterday's jam.
Yes, I can basically put it that. It's like drinking jam. It's like it's sweet. It's got the fruit. It's not terrible.
No,
the alcohol behind it is definitely there, but it's like I couldn't do more than one.
Yeah.
Was it disappointing because it tasted differently than what you thought it was going to taste like?
For me, that was one of the things. Yes.
Yeah.
It was disappointing because I had it put up like this is going to be the best one, clearly.
Yeah.
But
best for last.
But it wasn't so much that. It's just that it's too sweet. It's too the alcohol taste is there. The more it warmed up, it was like a bi-level
alcohol.
It was like a bi-level thing. It wasn't quite syrupy.
Oh, so it was.
But it was like there's like this fruit, and then it kind of voyages into this. You definitely get the alcohol in the back. The more it warmed up,
so it's like canned juice.
So it was like port.
Kind of, yeah. It was not dissimilar to port.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, very similar to port.
All right.
It was not dissimilar to port.
Yeah. All right. So
your mom's not dissimilar to port.
Wait, does port get fucked? No.
Wow.
I'm not gonna finish what I.
Anyway, so
I think I said it now.
Have we rated them?
Yeah, I think we're gonna rate them.
All right. Joel, you were the first one to finish, so
I'm gonna say my favorite was the Rio Grande. I thought it was just unique. I was not expecting to like that one. I was blown away. The Desert Pilsner. I liked it because I've had a lot of Pilsners recently, and they're usually a little strong. And this one was just crisp and clean.
Yeah.
And the Sky High Rye I wasn't sure what to expect with that, but I liked it. I thought like that was one of the beers that if I was at a bar and I'd already eaten it or wasn't planning to eat, I would just drink that. And then the lockdown was just like really disappointing. I was expecting something totally different.
Yeah.
So that was.
But did you rate it last? You gave ones to all those, the first three.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. It was like the 0 makes sense then. I was like, I didn't give it a 0 for me personally, just because it let me down. It just It was,
but you did give it
not
a 0.
because it let you down,
right?
Okay,
that had nothing to do with the fact that it let me down. It let me down, but that's not why I gave it a 0.
Yeah.
Like I could still give it a 1, even though it let me down. But it's like that one, I just
yeah, I can understand. Okay,
all right. So me, I think I would do the rye first.
Really?
What?
Interesting.
Okay.
It's like that being said, the other three, the 3 beers that I didn't that I gave ones to, all of them solid. It's like, I like them all for different reasons. It's like, but I would probably give the Sky High Rye the number 1 just because it was the most impressive to me. It wasn't just it wasn't that it stood out the most because the chili one stood out the most, but it's the most versatile.
I can see that.
It's like the Pilsner, great all day beer if you're out just like hanging out with the guys, sessionable
on the river,
easy to drink. The Rio Grande, same thing. Like, but it's like it has a niche. Breakfast beer, like I could drink that like every morning.
The hair of the dog.
Yeah, exactly. Hair of the dog.
Oh yeah,
like
I can see that.
Like fry some eggs, drink some beer. Like I could do eggs and beer.
We gotta
with
get that for Tanya's.
Ooh. We have to find a way to get that for Tanya's. We need to find some guy. We need to find a New Mexico guy.
I know somebody.
But yeah, it's like that is a good breakfast beer. Like hands down, good breakfast beer.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna switch these. Hold on, I'm gonna switch these.
Oh, really? The Pilsner.
These guys are so close though. They're all really close. So Sky High, Desert Pils, Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my order, just because versatility. I can drink Sky High Rye pretty much all the time.
Okay.
Along with the Desert Pils.
Yeah.
But I would prefer to have the Sky High Rye just because it has that spice. It has a little bit more body to it. Hoppy on the nose, but not on the palate.
Yeah.
Or not as hoppy as I was expecting on the palate. And then the chili beer. God, it's a delicious beer.
It is.
It's surprisingly delicious.
Yeah. Pour it over Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Eggs. I'll pour it over eggs. I will not pour it over Lucky
Wait,
Charms.
eggs are not surprisingly delicious, man.
And then the lockdown, the biggest letdown. Lockdown equals letdown.
Lockdown, letdown. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the name of this podcast.
I think that's pretty much how we're going to feel about this.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It promised what, but it didn't deliver.
Even though it's won awards, it didn't win. It did not win my award.
Did not win the Cutter Gold.
It needs more depth.
The CM Gold.
CB. It did not win the CM Gold.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't win the CB Gold.
Oh, no.
CB Gold, man. Didn't get it.
Did not.
But it needs more. It needs more malt or something to give it.
Backbone, a foundation to build a. Yeah,
it
think
literally feels like you're
lacking.
spooning it off the floor. Is what it feels like. It's like it's got good flavor, but it needs something to make it stand up.
To me, it feels like a beer without like any base to it.
Exactly.
Like,
is it your Fergie to your Black Eyed Peas? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh god damn it! Do not get me started, man. Black Eyed Peas were so. Oh, I loved Black Eyed Peas before Fergie came along.
I love the match.
Falling Up? Come on, man. Weekend come, we can't come. Come on. Will I Am?
Anyway,
Big Cat. Oh man.
Anyway, your order.
You got me started. Come on. I just gotta sit for a
I'm
minute.
Fergalicious. I want to shut the fuck. I want you to shut the fuck up.
Fergalicious, so delicious. What, you want me to shut the fuck up?
That's what I'm saying. Fergalicious.
All right, mine is the same as Joel. So I would go the chili.
Same as Joel.
Yeah, the Rio Grande, Desert Pilsner, Sky High.
You weren't impressed with the Sky High, though.
No, I wasn't. And the lockdown. But if we're going versatility,
no, don't.
I'm just saying, Desert Pils before the Rio Grande. But I like the Rio Grande more, maybe because it surprised me more, because I was expecting to hate it. But it is really, nice.
That's a good beer.
It's still in my mouth right now. If it can turn a hater to
a player.
Yes. From a player hater to a player. Yes.
To a hater player.
Hey, don't hate the player. But yeah, I want to eat something with that. I don't know. I just want to get more of that and cook up some eggs, man.
I know, right? Eggs just would go great with that beer.
Eggs and cheese. Come on, man. I don't know.
Migas sounds perfect.
Yes, miga. I want to take it. I want to take it behind middle school and get it pregnant, man. I want to take it to Casa Garcia's because it's better than anything that they serve there. Clint.
So, Desert Pilsner is number 1.
Okay.
We are on it.
Shock! Oh my God. Desert Pills.
I believe that was my only one.
Okay.
I was like, Desert Pills, and then
you're the only one.
And who the fuck gives a fuck about
just
the rest?
Pour them all in a bucket.
If I had to guess, Clint's.
No, you're wrong.
This would not be
You're
second.
Wrong.
The rye. Then?
Sky High Rye would be.
Yeah.
What? That was
Sky High Rye.
Okay. Yeah,
Sky High Lockdown. Then
I can see that.
The Lockdown. It's too much like a port. There's just too much in the bottle for me to enjoy it.
You don't want to drink a whole one.
I've had some good Scottish ale. This is
if it was like a small,
this is weird
6-ounce taste, I'd probably put it ahead of the Rio Grande green chili.
Yeah,
but
Rancho
as
Verde.
it stands, they're all 12-ounce bottles. The Lockdown is my least favorite.
Yeah.
It's too sweet. It's too.
So what did you like about the pills?
That it was light, crisp, and easy to drink.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
Fucking Rio Grande, like I said,
good with eggs.
Became too spicy for me.
Yeah.
So
it's kicking in.
So what
It's
you're saying is you
kicking
don't
in,
like
man.
eggs.
I don't like your eggs.
Oh,
Pinche huevos.
oh God.
You should say that this whole podcast.
For those of us that did not study German in college. Anyway.
All right. So there's my ranking. Fuck you, Cutter.
Yeah.
I want to say one last
fuck
thing.
you, everyone.
Yeah.
I think the order that we did it in was admirable. I think that was the perfect order in which we drank the beers.
You're giving Cutter praise.
Yeah, thank you, Joel.
I would have preferred to do it in
the order that you just gave me.
reverse order almost.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like it's the best order.
I would have liked to
he
end
wants
on
the good one, and you want to do the worst ones first.
I'd like to do the worst ones first and end on a good note.
Even though they are it's the heaviest.
So
it doesn't matter.
So when you listen to this podcast, you have the option to do it in the order that we gave you, or the reverse Star Wars order, which is you
reverse Star Wars order,
or current Star Wars order, where you drink the ones that were the better, and then you end with the worst ones.
Oh,
so there's different
Fuck
versions.
you, Ryan Johnson.
It depends on some people. Some people have opinions about Star Wars. They want to watch it in the order it came out. Some people want to watch it in direct order.
Yeah.
Some people just want to say fuck Ryan Johnson and not watch this at all. And
all right, thank you, Joel. Yeah, good. Yes, good. Thank you for the commentary. Nice editorial right there at the end. All right, so everybody, thank you for joining us on our fourth craftbeerclub.com box.
But it's not fourth craft beer. It's just beer.
It's the fourth one that we've had.
It's fourth space, and then the actual website is Beer Club. What is it? Because you said
www.craftbeerclub.com.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that what it is? Craft Beer Club?
Yeah.
Yeah,
craftbeerclub.com.
The original Craft Beer Club.
The original Craft Beer Club, craftbeerclub.com.
Yeah, I think we're giving them too much advertisement there. Anyway,
hey, Cutter.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of craftbeerclub.com?
I haven't, Clint.
What?
Is that an internet thing?
I fucking swear. I told you it doesn't. Anyway.
I feel like this is the fourth time.
I feel like I'm drinking some beers outside of this state before, but whatever. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been Ross.
Hey.
Clint.
Adios.
Joel
is here.
And myself, Cutter. Had a good time. We'll see you next time. This is the podcast.
This is the podcast.
Three Beers In is a proud member of the Hopped Up Network. Thanks for sticking around. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play, TuneIn, and on the hoppedupnetwork.com. If you like what you heard, rate and review us on iTunes. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3 Beers In Podcast, and check out our website, 3beersinpodcast.com. 3 beersinpodcast.com. You can find information about us and the show along with the links to all of our episodes and our really cool merchandise. While you're on our site, you can tell us what you like, what you don't like. And if you don't like us, then why the hell are you still here? You should have turned us off long ago. But if you're just going to listen to us anyway, then you should probably subscribe too. And if you would like a transcript of our podcast, write down everything that we just said.
How does Kevin Bacon tie into all of this?
On the Pints and Provisions podcast, we discuss the ins and outs of beer, brewing, and breweries, in addition to all those crafts that pair well with beer, such as bourbon, coffee, food, and cooking. Join Evan, Ryan, Mark, and Dan on each episode where we discuss those crafts we love to imbibe. Here's a clip.
I've got 4 full glasses over here. I need to figure out my glass situation before I pour this.
You're the one asking for more. Your own glasses?
Yeah, he was the one that said, "What's next?"
Well, there's a bunch sitting out. I thought maybe I thought we were going to get those going, but
we are proud members of the Hopped Up Network, where you can find all our episodes, and also look for us on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Cheers.